It's 36 degrees outside in North Conway Village with sunny skies. It's time to get ready for the White Mountains. This is White Mountains Today. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Saturday. I'll be your host today. My name is Bella, and we have Matt in the back, our one-man production team. Matt, it's always a pleasure to have you.
Oh, always a pleasure to work with you, Bella.
We've got some good watch and win questions today. I feel like Matt and I are a watch and win team. Matt comes up with these really incredible questions. We try to stump everyone. I try to work the landline.
I think we do pretty A-okay, you know what I mean?
I think so too. And we have some really exciting stuff coming up besides Watch and Win, of course. We have events, we have weather, and taking a look at some of our interviews today, we have Dylan Henry, from Cranmore, who has a preview of the fall attractions, foliage viewing tips, and a winter preview. And then from Weather Vane Theater, live in-person theater is back in Whitefield with 3 amazing shows. We talked with some of the artists who have come across the continent to perform at the legendary theater. And of course, we have Watch and Win. And we have some really exciting prizes for you today. We have an Outdoor Research Isla sun hat, beautiful hat. We also have a gift certificate to 27 North in North Conway. And we have 2 tickets to the Weather Vane Theater for the inaugural fall season. And that is for the show The World Goes Round on September 26th. So we have a whole prize pack today that we're giving away. And we'll be taking qualifiers all show and then pull the winner at the end. So now let's jump into some weather. Seasonably cool and tranquil weather through Monday until under high pressure. Hurricane Teddy will remain offshore Monday before passing east of our region and reaching Nova Scotia on Tuesday. High pressure will follow from Wednesday and Thursday. And today in the valley, we have sunny skies, highs in the upper 50s with light and variable winds becoming northwest around 10 miles per hour this afternoon. And tonight we're in the clear with a chance of frost in sheltered locations after midnight, lows in the lower 30s, light and variable winds. Tomorrow, areas of frost in the morning, sunny skies, highs in the upper 50s with light and variable winds. And tomorrow night we're in the clear with widespread frost after midnight, lows in the lower 30s and light and variable winds. And taking a look at early this coming week, Monday is sunny and the temperature's going back up at 63. Tuesday, partly cloudy and 61. And Wednesday, 67 and partly cloudy.
It's looking like fall.
It is looking like fall, Matt. I think we jumped right in from summer right into fall. There was no transition period for us.
No, it was just dropped right in our laps. It's great. Every year. Gotta love it, though.
And now taking a look up at the summit of Mount Washington. Today, in the clear under mostly sunny skies, highs in the mid-20s, winds out of the north shifting northwest at 35 to 50 miles per hour, decreasing to 25 to 40 miles per hour. And that's it for the weather report, but we have a lot more coming up on the show. Like I mentioned, we have some really great interviews, we have some events, and of course, Watch and Win. And speaking of Watch and Win, I think we're going to take our first qualifier this segment. Matt, what do you think?
I think that's a pretty cool idea, honestly.
Great. Yeah, I agree.
Probably the coolest idea possible.
The best idea.
The only idea.
The only option. So we're going to do a Watch and Win. So Matt, can you give me a question? Ooh, pretty. This postcard from 1907 depicts which local river? If you have an answer, call 603-356-6619 to be qualified for this wonderful prize pack. I love this question. I was actually talking about postcards the other day and how, the vintage ones are so I love them. I love this question.
Does the audience love it?
I think the audience loves it, but the audience might just be waking up and joining us.
I think they're just in a trance by how beautiful the postcard is,
I think that...
I hear a phone somewhere.
Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
I'm going to guess the obvious. Saco.
The Saco River. Matt, is it? Yes, it is. Congratulations. You are a qualifier for the Watch and Win prize pack. Where are you calling from today?
Calling from Glenn.
Calling from Glenn? Great. Well, are you streaming or watching on the television?
I'm watching on TV.
Great. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I'm going to put you on hold and get some more information from you in just a minute.
Certainly. Thank you.
Thank you. Hold. There we go. And that was good, Matt. I mean, first caller, she said it's the obvious. And I think anybody from around here might the first guest would be the Saco.
That's what I was hoping. I guess kind of hoping for an early morning start to the Watch and Win. You don't want to throw too much at them. I've learned from that.
Exactly.
So
I was wondering. I was like, is it the Saco or is he trying to trick us today?
No,
I was like, it seems so obvious, but it might not be.
I took it easy today.
You never know with Watch and Win.
That's right.
So that was it for our first Watch and Win qualifier, but of course we have more coming up, more events, more weather, so stay tuned.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood, steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Things we love can be painful. Aspercream's triple effect provides targeted relief, works in minutes, lasts for hours. Love hurts. Aspercream works.
Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel, keeps getting better. Now with a new restaurant and spa. Introducing the White Horse Saloon with full liquor license and pub menu. Cozy up to the bar, meet new friends, and soak in the atmosphere. Head to the new state-of-the-art spa for relaxing massages and foot soaks. Great for bachelorette gatherings and mom and daughter time. Just more reasons to love Adventure Suites. One of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. Stay in one of 19 theme suites, like the Treehouse, Nightclub, Jungle, Wine Cellar, Movie Theater, or the amazing 5-level Haunted Castle. There's nothing else like it anywhere. Each suite includes a state-of-the-art jacuzzi or hot tub and high-end video and sound technology. Come in for a free tour and see for yourself. Adventure Suites is great for anniversaries, birthdays, or any celebration. Plan your getaway now at adventuresuites.com and find them on Facebook for discounts and promotions.
It's a familiar story. Allergies ruining your sleep and next day too. Taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin and on first dose provides the same relief as Zyrtec at nearly half the size. Be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
Is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. We're going to kick off this segment with a look at our White Mountains TV live cam, which gives us a beautiful shot of the North Conway Village, a nice live shot so we can check out these, the weather, the traffic, the shopping, see what's going on in downtown North Conway.
Some minor technical difficulties, so bear with us, people.
Very minor.
Oh, wait. There it is.
There we go. I was going to miss it.
I was pretty bummed out just by not seeing it at all in general. So.
Well, it looks beautiful down there. The sun is coming up over Cranmore, and the temperature in North Conway Village is 36. So it's warming up down there. And you can check out the North Conway live cam anytime on our website, whitemountains.tv, thanks to Zeb's General Store. An old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. Shop online at zebs.com. And now we're going to take a look at the first half of the event report. Today you can watch our very own Chris Prue on the Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation Facebook live stream to celebrate the 23rd annual Climb Against Cancer. This year, due to its virtual nature, participants from across the globe set personal fundraising goals and got moving in any possible way, with all proceeds going to help cancer victims and their families in the Valley. There will be interviews, fundraising awards, silent auction results, and more. The stream kicks off at 10 a.m. and can be found at facebook.com/Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation. This Monday, the Castle in the Clouds and the New Hampshire Astronomical Society will team up for a stargazing session. While stargazing, you'll locate constellations and learn about stars and planets in the night sky. This event is perfect for children and adults alike. This family-friendly event is free to the public, and donations during the event go towards the Castle in the Clouds Preservation Society's and New Hampshire Astronomical Society's ability to continue hosting events like this. For more information, head to castleintheclouds.org. And next Saturday, the 26th, Tin Mountain will host a bird walk along the Presidential Rail Trail in Gorham, New Hampshire with lifelong birder Will Browsard. Browsard will lead a walk through the mixed forest and field habitats looking for southbound migrant songbirds. Like most events in the Valley, space is limited and reservations are required. 603-447-6991 is the number to call for reservations and more information. The event is largely free, but the center politely asks for $5 donations. And Wednesday is Cone for a Cause Day at Trails End Ice Cream Shop in Intervale. This week, 10% of sales are donated to Valley Promotions. Don't miss out on a great chance to not only treat yourself, but the community as well. And for more details on these events, check out our website, whitemountains.tv. So that was the first half of the event report, but of course we have a second half coming up. But I think first we are going to do another Watch and Win qualifier. Matt, do you think we should give it to them?
You know, I think that's it's a great idea.
I agree. So when you are able to give me a question, can you throw it up on the screen?
You got it.
Thank you. Which of these below is the scientific name for a bobcat? Oh my gosh, these words, Matt. A, Lynx tigris. B, Puma concolor.
Concolor.
Yeah.
We can go with that.
C, we can go with that. C, Lynx rufus, or D, Felis catus.
And that's my fault. I do apologize for not running you through these, but yeah, you know, it's
I love a challenge, an on-the-go challenge.
That's right. Quite the lexicon.
You're keeping me on my toes this morning.
That's good. All right, we'll roll with that.
It looks like we have a caller who might have the answer. Hello, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, I'm going to say A.
A, Lynx tigris. No, I'm so sorry. It is not lynx tigris, but that was a good guess. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, C. Lynx rufus.
C. Lynx rufus. It is Lynx rufus. Congratulations. Was that a guess, or did you actually have some bobcat knowledge?
Yeah, I had a little knowledge about it.
Well, congratulations. That was a really... I'm so happy that somebody got that, and you have the background on the bobcat, so congratulations. And may I ask who's calling?
This is Sandra.
Sorry, what was that?
Sandra?
Sandra. Well, congratulations. I'm going to put you on hold for just a minute and get some more information from you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that was a good one, Matt. Another good. I don't know why I'm surprised at this point. They're all good.
Oh, well, hey, thank you very, very much. You know, the thing for me was I saw Rufus in the name, and I honestly was like, that's goofy enough that I'll make a question out of it.
Yeah. Well,
so there you go, people.
We go for the goofy questions on our Watch and Win. So that's it for this segment. We're going to take a quick break, but more Watch and Win events and weather coming up.
Step back in time, high above New Hampshire Lakes region at Castle in the Clouds. Explore the 1914 mansion. Dine with a view on the terrace of the highly acclaimed Carriage House restaurant. Take a horseback trail ride or discover waterfalls. Along miles of hiking trails, enjoy ice cream in the fields and feeding the giant rainbow trout. Some of our operations have changed this season to comply with COVID-19 guidelines. Visit us online for these policies, procedures, and our programs.
Millions of people are saying yes to Allegra, including the experts. It's the #1 allergist-recommended brand for non-drowsy relief. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and while Zyrtec may cause drowsiness, Allegra won't. Say yes to Allegra.
This autumn, take a ride on the Conway Scenic Railroad. Valley trains are operating daily, with Conway trains boarding at 9:30 and 11:15 a.m. and Bartlett trains boarding at 12:30 and 3:30 p.m. The Mountaineer to Crawford Notch runs to Fabian until October 16th and to Crawford Station through October with select dates in November. The Mountaineer boards at 11:30 a.m. All trains have social distancing measures in place. ConwayScenic.com for info and reservations.
I didn't order a pizza.
I know. But that Parker promo saved me so much on my insurance. I brought you a little something special.
Parker, State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
You're the man.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At the base of Mount Washington, you'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one. Walk or hike on our scenic trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Enjoy a guided kayak trip along the scenic lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for wildlife viewing. Relax with breakfast or lunch at the Glenview Cafe and shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
Step back in time high above New Hampshire Lakes region at Castle in the Clouds. Explore the 1914 mansion. Dine with a view on the terrace of the highly acclaimed Carriage House restaurant. Take a horseback trail ride or discover waterfalls. Along miles of hiking trails, enjoy ice cream in the fields and feeding the giant rainbow trout. Some of our operations have changed this season to comply with COVID-19 guidelines. Visit us online for these policies, procedures, and our programs.
At the base of Mount Washington, you'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one. Walk or hike on our scenic trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Enjoy a guided kayak trip along the scenic lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for wildlife viewing. Relax with breakfast or lunch at the Glenview Cafe and shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Welcome back to White Mountains. Today we're going to kick off this segment with a look around the White Mountains. Our look around the White Mountains is presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And taking a look at our Conway cam, a beautiful shot of Mount Washington in the clear, and it's around 30 degrees in Conway right now. And then from the summit looking down, it is around 21 degrees up at the top, and beautiful views today, clear skies. Is that a little moisture? Maybe, is that frost, do you think, Matt, on the camera?
You know, I'm guessing a little, maybe some condensation?
Yeah, I'll ask when we speak with them next segment. But beautiful views today. Looks like a nice clear day. A little chilly, around the 20s on the summit, but that's always expected when it gets closer towards winter up there.
It's coming.
It's coming. Winter is coming.
It's a slick game of... Is that Game of Thrones?
That is Game of Thrones.
I never watched Game of Thrones.
I didn't either, actually, but
No?
I know the quote.
I think everyone has a friend that won't stop talking about Game of Thrones, or at least knows someone, not even a friend, so yeah.
I know.
I at least got a frame of what you were referencing.
Well, now let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. Today is 59 degrees and sunny skies in the valley. Tomorrow, same as today, 59 and sunny. Monday, 63 and sunny. Tuesday, 61 and partly cloudy. And Wednesday, 67 and partly cloudy. And now we're going to take a look at the second half of the event report. Coming up in a few weeks, join Castle in the Clouds in Moultonborough for this Castle Car Show on Saturday, October 3rd, featuring an incredible gathering of automobiles from the past at this classic country estate. Use stunning examples of antique cars dating from the turn of the 20th century in an equally stunning setting. Prizes will be awarded for the People's Choice in both in and outside the featured category, 1920 to 1939. Food and beverages will also be available additionally. For more information, including how to register, head over to castleintheclouds.org/events. The Danforth Bay Camping and R&V Resort 4th Annual Golf Tournament to benefit Cynthia's Challenge is scheduled for Saturday, October 3rd, 2020 at Indian Mound Golf Club in Center Ossipee. Due to the cancellation of the original event this winter, this will act as a formal makeup. Proceeds will be donated to a wheelchair-accessible van for 15-year-old Evelyn Bonnell of Tuftonboro. For more information, including how to participate, check out the release on our website, whitemountains.tv. Direct donations can also be made at cynthiaschallenge.org. And registration is open for all Conway Park and Rec Fall programs. Due to guidelines set by the state, space is limited and spots are filling up quickly. For more information as well as registration, go to conwayrec.com. Join the first ever Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of North Conway Rolling Pink Rally on Sunday, October 18th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Participants, survivors, and the community are encouraged to decorate their vehicles with past and present team banners and all things pink. In keeping with safety guidelines and socially distant protocols, the Society asks that participants do not get out of their cars prior, during, or after the rally. Donations fund around-the-clock toll-free helpline and live chat at cancer.org. Support research into cancer's causes, cures, and treatments, and promote education to reduce the risk of a diagnosis and to detect cancer as early as possible. For more information, including how to sign up and donate, you can read the full release on whitemountains.tv. And for more information on any of these events, check out our website, whitemountains.tv. So that was it for the second half of the event report, and I think that we're going to jump into another Watch and Win qualifier. I think we should just throw them into every segment, Matt. What do you think?
Yeah, you might as well.
And we're going to take a look at some of these prizes first. We have the Outdoor Research Isla Sun Hat. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Very nice, very nice. We have a gift certificate to 27 North in North Conway and 2 tickets to the Weather Vane Theater. So some very, very exciting prizes, and these could all be yours if you have the right answer for us. So Matt, let's take another qualifier. Which of these Emmy-nominated This Is Us cast members, although raised in Florida, was born in Nashua, New Hampshire? A. Sterling Brown, B. Justin Hartley, C. Mandy Moore, or D. Chris Sullivan?
It might be the most recognizable name up there.
Oh, it might be. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Hi, I'm going to say A, Sterling Brown.
A. Sterling Brown. No, I'm so sorry. It is not Sterling Brown. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, I'm going to say B.
B. Justin Hartley. No, it is not B. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Is it Mandy Moore?
Mandy Moore. Let's see. Yes, it is Mandy Moore. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Where are you calling from today?
Bartlett.
Bartlett, great. Are you streaming? Are you watching on television?
Watching on television.
Watching on TV? Well, great. Thank you so much for tuning in, and congratulations. You are now a qualifier for our Watch and Win prize pack today.
Excellent.
So I'll put you on hold and get some more information from you in just a minute.
Thanks.
Thank you. Another fantastic question, Matt.
Thank
I
you
love
so much.
I love how we often have a TV or like a movie theme going on.
Well, I try to shake it up. You know, if it's the same thing, it gets predictable. But if it's, you know, too chaotic, I don't know. Maybe it is a little chaotic.
We have it is
maybe
a
I gotta
little
work on it
chaotic.
actually. But repetition's always the enemy of progress. So, not that that has anything to do with this.
Just throwing some wisdom at us this morning.
That's right.
So great. That was our Watch and Win qualifier for this segment. And then coming up, we're going to talk to the Mount Washington Observatory. And of course, another Watch and Win qualifier. So don't go anywhere.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zip line, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
Good start from left bead, but right bead is cutting him off. Now left bead is making a bit of contact. Oh, we've got a double bead going for the inside line. The left bead into first place.
beautiful.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
And we've upgraded her with a sonic shield.
Impressive.
There is one more thing.
Ah, Jake from State Farm.
Here's the deal. With the Drive Safe and Save app, you'll save up to 30% for being a safe driver. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit TheValleyOriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
At only 3,500 feet in elevation, Mount Shakurawa is not one of the highest peaks in the White Mountains, but it certainly is one of the most recognized. This is because of its prominence when viewed from the south, its craggy, pointed peak rising above and making reflections in Shakurawa Lake. It's a photographer's dream, with several good and easily accessed vantage points along Route 16. Mount Shakurawa is also popular among day hikers, with several trails that reach the summit, including the popular Piper Trail and Champney Falls Trail. It's a moderate to advanced hike with amazing 360-degree views that stretch from Mount Washington to the Lakes region and beyond. And if all this weren't enough to secure Mount Shakurawa's place as one of the coolest peaks in the White Mountains, it has even one more claim to fame, an eerie legend surrounding how it got its name. In one popular version, Shakurawa was a Native American whose son accidentally died while in the care of Cornelius Campbell. Refusing to believe it was an accident, Shakurawa retaliated by murdering the Campbell family while Cornelius was away. Cornelius and other settlers sought revenge and chased Shakurawa to the lofty summit of the mountain that now bears his name.
Legend is he died on the summit. How he died, the stories range from being shot to plummeting to his death. The basis of it is that when it happened, he cursed the area, and he cursed the people and the livestock, and people believed it, and it pushed some people out of the area. There was a lot of illness. A lot of cattle died, which was, the story goes, specifically he cursed the cattle. And it had something to do with his son and a local family. So it's kind of interesting. It makes you wonder.
If you hike Mount Shikarawa, remember to plan ahead. There are many trails crisscrossing this mountain, making it one of the easiest to get lost on. And always bring the hiking essentials.
Doing some research before they even come here, whether they're local or from far away. There's tons of resources. They can call one of the ranger stations. They can use one of the many guidebooks to learn about the trail that they want to hike. They should make sure they know how to hike safe and have the 10 essentials. Know where you're going, have a plan, be willing to turn around if the weather changes. Tell somebody where you're going and enjoy it. It's beautiful up there from every side.
For more information on Mount Shikarawa and other cool places in the White Mountains, visit whitemountains.tv.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockinnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Welcome back to White Mountains. Today I have Sam on the line from the Washington Observatory, and he's going to fill us in on what's going on in the summit today and in the coming week. Sam, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm great. Thank you so much for coming on. It's always a pleasure to have you all.
Pleasure to be here.
And can you fill us in a little bit on what the summit looks like today?
Yeah, so the summit today is going to be chilly, but we're going to be in the clear. It's going to be a pretty decent day up here as long as people are bundled up. Tomorrow looks to be very much of the same, possibly a little warmer, but still pretty clear and sunny.
Well, do you have any recommendations for people who might be looking to come up to the summit today while it's nice and clear, but it's a little bit chilly, like how to do that safely?
Yeah, so I would honestly just say, normal winter layers. So it's going to be in the 20s today, and the winds will be they'll be relatively light, but the wind chill's going to make it feel like it will be close to zero. So basically dress like normal New England winter gear. Gloves, hat, definitely a nice parka.
That sounds, I can't believe it. I didn't even know it was going to be like the wind chill brings it down so much, down to zero. That's really good information, so thank you for that. And then can you give us a look at what the valley is going to be like in the next couple of days?
Yeah, so very similar for the valley over the next few days. It's going to be sunny and mostly tranquil weather. It will be colder than normal, but again, not super cold down in the valley. We have a few more chances of frost over the next couple nights, but generally a bit warmer than the higher summits, and after the weekend it looks like it's going to warm back up decently, so this week's looking to be in the upper 60s even. So
good. Well, and what's the week look like coming up for the summit?
The summit is looking to be pretty much similar to the valley, so it's going to be continuing to be clear and dry, and slowly the temps are going to rebound back to closer to normal temps, so in the upper 30s, lower 40s.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it's going to warm up there. And thank you so much for coming on. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, not a problem. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. Bye. And that was Sam from the Mount Washington Observatory. Matt, I don't know about you, but when you said the wind chill is going to make it feel around 0, my jaw dropped. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a bit of it's a bit sobering, I'd say.
It is. It definitely is. I was complaining about it being 30 degrees when I got up this morning, and so.
Oh, it was. I have, my heat's been off for how long? Because it's been a hot, dry summer, and I woke up this morning just in a ball. It was so. It's unreal. The cold's
It was
here.
shocking. It definitely was shocking. And I think we're going to do another watch and win qualifier. Matt, what do you think?
Sure.
Great. Well, can you throw a question up on the screen?
No, I've decided no.
No, you're not going to.
I want them to guess what I'm thinking.
You're going to go rogue on me. Okay, so this past week, which member of the Boston Bruins won a league award? Matt said he's going to help me out with this one with some of the names. So Matt, I might be calling on you.
The rest of them are three of them are pretty okay. The first one might be the only issue.
Do you want to? You told me before the segment. You said, just so you know, this is how you pronounce one of the names. And I said, okay, got it. And now, of course, I don't got it.
One OBS report later.
One OBS report. It just threw me off.
You want me to name them?
Yes, I will need you.
All right, so which one of these fine gentlemen won the league award? Was it Zdeno Chara, our captain, the defenseman? Was it Brandon Carlo as the defenseman? Bruce Cassidy, our head coach, or was it Gordon Bombay, the assistant coach?
See, Matt, we should alternate. We should have some sort of half and half going, because I think you deserve to read some of these watch and win questions, especially because you write them.
Oh, well, I'll have to get my voice all warmed up before then.
It looks like we have some qualifiers. Hello, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
I do. Hey, Zdeno Chara?
Zdeno Chara no, it is not, but that was a great guess. Thank you for calling. Hi, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes. C, Bruce Cassidy.
C, Bruce Cassidy. That is correct. Congratulations. Said with authority. I think that you knew. It was not a guess. You definitely knew calling. Is that correct?
It is.
Yeah. It is. Good. You're a sports fan, a Boston Bruins fan?
I am.
Great. And are you calling from the area? Are you calling from down in Mass?
I'm calling from Massachusetts.
Massachusetts? Great. Well, congratulations. You are a qualifier for one of our Watch and Win prize packs. So I'm going to put you on hold and just get some more information from you in just a minute.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Perfect.
We did it.
We did it.
And I didn't get anyone because I don't know if anyone really noticed or I don't know. Gordon Bombay, letter D, is it's Emilio Estevez's character in The Mighty Ducks. So I was hoping to get some people, but I didn't. I got him with Dominic Toretto, which is Vin Diesel's character from Fast and Furious, on the Indy 500 question. So, oh well.
Well, you might have gotten some people, but they might not have gotten through yet.
That's true.
So you never know. We never know what people would have guessed.
10-caller limit next time.
I know. We were talking last show. We're like, we should do that radio thing where the 10th caller gets it.
That's right. Yeah.
But we try to keep it fair for Watch and Win, so we're not going to do that to you. Don't worry. But of course, we have more Watch and Win coming up, more events, more weather. So stay tuned.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
Daddy, what's that big moving house thing?
It's a motorhome, Junior. Modern invention.
Modern invention? We carried our homes with us since, like, forever.
Yeah, but humans have Geico to protect them. Something goes wrong, they're covered. What do we have?
What could go wrong? Ooh, a feather.
A feather. Duck, Junior!
That's no duck, Daddy. That's a vulture.
Geico for RVs. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Find adventure at every turn when you take a scenic drive or guided tour on the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. Due to its remarkable location, weather, and history, the Mount Washington Auto Road is unlike any other driving experience in the eastern United States. As you climb to the highest peak in the Northeast, you'll pass through 4 distinct climate zones and have the opportunity to stop along the way to explore trails and discover scenic vistas. The summit of Mount Washington looms at 6,288 feet and is world famous for its ever-changing weather extremes and stunning panoramic views that can stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. While you're on top, visit the historic summit buildings and learn more about the mountain at the Mount Washington Observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum. The Mount Washington Auto Road. Elevate your adventure.
You've saved me so much on my insurance with that Russell rate. You become my muse.
Russell, State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
I feel like I captured your kind eyes.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver-felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Welcome back to White Mountains. Today, we now have our interview with Dylan Henry of Cranmore, who's going to give us a look at some fall attractions, foliage, and the winter ski season.
Hi everyone, you're watching White Mountains TV. It's Chris Prue with Dylan Henry from Cranmore Mountain Resort, and we're going to talk a little bit about everything from fall foliage to maybe a sneak peek at the winter ski season. Dylan knows everything about everything, so he's here to fill us in. Thanks for joining us, Dylan.
Thank you for having me on, Chris.
Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's talk about the upcoming foliage season. It won't be long before the leaves all are... Hi everyone, you're watching White Mountains TV. It's Chris Prue with Dylan Henry from Cranmore Mountain Resort, and we're going to talk a little bit about everything from fall foliage to maybe a sneak peek at the winter ski season. Dylan knows everything about everything, so he's here to fill us in. Thanks for joining us, Dylan.
Thank you for having me on, Chris.
Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's talk about the upcoming foliage season. It won't be long before the leaves all around us are orange and red. What is Cranmore's fall operation schedule?
Yeah, we are right on the cusp of foliage, peak foliage only being a couple weeks away now. So we are currently operating weekends only through Columbus Day weekend. And the areas of operation that we have going right now are the Mountain Adventure Park, which is the 3 rides that we have at the base of Cranmore, which has the Giant Swing, the Soaring Eagle Zip Line, and the Mountain Coaster. Besides that, we have which was new this summer, the brand new mountain bike park at Cranmore. So we have 3 trails that you can do downhill mountain biking down the mountain, accessible by a lift. And then also besides that, we have our scenic chairlift rides. They take you to the top of the mountain. You can visit the Meister Hut. On a good clear day, you can get a great view of the valley. And that's something that we're really going to be recommending for people who want to experience the foliage in its fullest is take that scenic chairlift ride up to the top of the mountain, and you can get a great view of Mount Washington.
Hi everyone, it's Chris in the White Mountains TV studio, and today we are talking about the event that has often been rated the #1 event in the Mount Washington Valley. It's the Jen's Friends Climb Against Cancer, and I am joined remotely by Wendy Holmes of Jen's Friends. Thanks for joining us today, Wendy.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start by talking a little bit about Jen's Friends. What is Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation all about?
Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation was started by a group of students from UNH to help out one of the students' sisters who was battling cancer at the time. She was a part-time student herself, no insurance, and she had brain cancer. It was kind of devastating to the family of 5 kids, 4 boys and a girl, so they wanted to help. So they started the first Climb Against Cancer, which is our signature event, and they raised funds to help her. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to make the day of the event, but it was still a heartwarming thing. They went into the community and raised funds, got sponsors, did a t-shirt, and she passed away before she was able to ever receive the money. But her dying wish was when she was getting cancer treatment, she saw how other people were suffering. So she said, I wish I could help other people battling cancer. So that's our mission, to help people right here in our community that need it the most.
And what are some of the ways that Jen's Friends helps the people in our community battling cancer?
They help with gas cards to go to treatments, food, because it's very important to eat healthy, which is expensive when you're going through treatments. Rent or mortgages, people are struggling to pay their day-to-day bills. Utility bills is a huge one. Heat in the winter, sometimes a car repair or tires. Everybody's needs are a little different, but we help with those kind of expenses.
Let's talk about the event now. Jen's Friends Climb Against Cancer. Like many events, it's going to be a little bit different this year. Tell us about what this event usually is and what's going to happen this year.
Usually the 3rd Saturday in September, it's climb up Cranmore Mountain. It's basically about 70 volunteers and about 400 to 500 hikers. And it's a very heartwarming event. We have different things going on that day, different ways to raise money, and it just brings the community together. And we feed them when they come down. There's raffles, there's memory markers that line across the trail all the way up Cranmore of people who've passed away. So it's a very special day, and which leads me to why I'm here today, because this year's a little different. As everybody knows, during these uncertain times, we can't have those kind of large groups. We had to modify our event, but we had to do something. It's just our special event every year. We can't not do it. So we came up with a virtual event this year. So we have it going on actually now, between now and September 19th. And you can go on and register to hike, so to speak. And you can find that at jensfriends.org. Click on the link for the 23rd virtual hill climb. And there's so much there that you can do to help Jen's Friends raise money. There you can register to hike as an individual or a team. You can buy merchandise. We have some great amulets that are made by the girl that doesn't live here anymore, but she grew up here. We can purchase the memory markers that go up that normally go up Cranmore on the hike. Those are now on a memory wall. So if you've lost somebody to cancer and you want to have their name memorialized on our wall, It's a place where you can buy a memory marker. It's $50 for a new one, $25 to renew one from a previous year. They're very special, and we encourage people to check that out because it's what we're about, you know, remembering the people we've lost and encouraging the people that are battling. So you can, but this year it's a little different because you don't have to hike Cranmore on September 19th. You can walk, run, bike, whatever your favorite activity is, anytime between now and the climb date of September 19th. When you register, you're prompted for a size for a t-shirt. You get an event t-shirt while the supplies last. We hope we have enough. And take a picture of yourself in the t-shirt doing your activity. Post it online. And we're going to have other things going on there. There's going to be videos of locals that have helped us through the years, our corporate sponsors. There's a lot going on that page, so we encourage you to be connected with us through this event on our page and just keep it going, social media, and just let everybody know, here we are, you know, come and share your time with us and to get, you know, out and do something, but, you know, not in large groups, of course. We want everybody to be safe, and that's the main thing right now. So, you know, that's basically what it's about.
How has the pandemic affected our community's needs this year and Jen's Friends' fundraising abilities?
Well, we're helping 71 families. We're spending about $24,000 a month, and we are down. Of course, we've had to cancel some of our events because we just can't have large people, you know, large gatherings rather. But other things have come up because we had a special day at Pirates Cove, a mini golf thing that was very successful. We've had people just making donations just because they want to do something meaningful and to give back. And it's, you know, super important right now. So that's why we're hoping this event takes off and that everybody is able to participate. And at least, you know, if you can't get out and do anything, you can at least check out what we're doing and, you know, keep us in your mind and just help your other, you know, friends and neighbors who are battling cancer, because it's scary right now to be battling cancer. Coronavirus, the illness spreads, you're in the hospital, your immunity's down. I mean, it's really a scary time for everybody. So it's a good time to give to others in a meaningful way.
One thing about this Mount Washington Valley community, it has always rallied around its members in need. And it's rallied around Jen's Friends, I think in large part because of how transparent this organization is.
Exactly. You know the people on the board of directors, or you can, you know, know where the money's being spent is our major, you know, thing that we do. We raise it here and it stays here. The money, 100% of what we raise goes to help our clients and their families, because it doesn't just affect a person doing cancer, it affects everyone around them.
And we should point out, this is an all-volunteer organization.
100% volunteer, nobody gets a salary, and they just give, you know, I just can't even tell you how much time they give. It's an amazing feeling to be able to say you're on Jen's Friends board, because that's a very meaningful statement.
All right, if anybody wants to get involved in this year's Climb Against Cancer, what's the first step?
Check out our website, jensfriends.org. Click on our event, 23rd Virtual Hill Climb, and just check out what's there. Register, start a team. If you have friends that you think, wow, this is a great thing, start a team and, you know, raise money. Maybe have some people have a little competition. I don't know, people can be creative in these times, so just, you know, make signs, share a picture on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever you can do, and just get the word out there that we're here, we're well, and we're still helping.
Wendy Holmes, Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Chris. It was a real pleasure.
You're watching White Mountains TV.
skin as alive as you are, don't settle for silver. Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
Experience magic and wonder year-round at the Christmas Loft in Tricks and Treats in North Conway. Enchanted characters greet you as you step through the door of the Christmas Loft, entering a world where every day is the Christmas of your memories. Stroll through the wondrous Christmas Village, exploring scenes of White Mountain Christmas past. The journey leads you to room after room of decorated Christmas trees, Christmas lights, holiday decor, gifts, collectibles, and New England's largest selection of ornaments. Ready for the White Mountain's most magical treats? Head to the Tricks and Treats shop for gourmet Annabelle's ice cream, crazy shakes, and more. Enjoy them on the garden patio with sunset-facing mountain views. Inside the Tricks and Treats shop is where you'll discover the spooky interactive Halloween room with costumes and decorations, plus all kinds of toys, novelty items, and gifts. Our stores bring people joy. Experience the magic of the Christmas Loft and Tricks and Treats in North Conway and North Woodstock, New Hampshire.
It's great to be able to come to a place like this where there's so many activities and take a break from work. It's very beautiful to be in this desert landscape.
Let's go get on this thing.
Cool.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good day.
Getting away is getting out on trails, getting into nature, moving in the natural world is something that's always recharged me.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool, and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Black Cap Grill for Maine Coast sea scallops, creamy lobster, and mascarpone risotto arancini, served with a roasted red pepper and tomato coulis, and topped with a lemon chive aioli. Or enjoy a pear and goat cheese salad with your choice of protein. More at blackcapgrill.com. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where you'll find these succulent barbecue spare ribs, a full rack of slow-cooked St. Louis-style pork ribs with their famous homemade barbecue sauce, and this 12-ounce choice sirloin, hand-cut on premises and char-broiled to order. More at redparkapub.com. At Joseph's Spaghetti Shed in Glen is where you'll find best chicken piccata, sautéed chicken breast with fresh spinach, roasted red peppers, artichoke hearts, and garlic in a lemon caper cream sauce. Enjoy it with a loaf of fresh homemade Italian bread, a glass of Chianti, with chocolate cake or apple crumble for dessert. josephspaghettished.blogspot.com for the full menu. These mouth-watering Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips await you at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. They're grilled the way you like them, served with mashed potatoes and seasonal vegetable. It pairs exceptionally well with the Shovel Handle's exclusive Story Point Cabernet from Sonoma Valley. Menu at shovelhandlepub.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Welcome back to White Mountains. Today we're going to reopen the show, so we're going to talk about all of the weather, all of the events, and of course more Watch and Win qualifiers. So let's jump into the first half of the full weather report actually. Let's not break it up into halves. Let's just do the regular weather report.
No need to split it up. But we can if they want.
We could. We love to split things up on the show. And looking at our pressure map, seasonably cool and tranquil weather through Monday under high pressure. Hurricane Teddy will remain offshore Monday before passing east of our region and reaching Nova Scotia on Tuesday. High pressure will follow for Wednesday and Thursday. And our radar is looking pretty clear for New England today.
I was hoping to pick up Teddy, but nonetheless we swung and missed.
Swung and miss. And today it's sunny in the valley, highs in the upper 50s with light and variable winds becoming northwest around 10 miles per hour. Tonight we're in the clear with a chance of frost in sheltered locations after midnight, lows in the lower 30s with light and variable winds. Sunday, areas of frost in the morning, sunny skies, highs in the upper 50s with light and variable winds. And tomorrow night, we're in the clear with widespread frost after midnight, lows in the lower 30s, light and variable winds. And taking a look at early this coming week, Monday, temperatures going back up into the 60s, around 63 and sunny skies. Tuesday, partly cloudy and 61, and Wednesday, partly cloudy and 67. And now we're going to take a look up at the summit of Mount Washington. In the clear, under mostly sunny skies, highs in the mid-20s, winds out of the north shifting northwest at 35 to 50 miles per hour, decreasing to 25 to 40 miles per hour. Yeah. And that's it for the weather. And let's take a look at some of the things that we have coming up for the rest of the show. We have Weather Vane Theater. Live in-person theater is back in Whitefield with 3 amazing shows. We talked with some of the artists who have come from across the continent to perform at this legendary theater. Of course, we have more news and events and some Watch and Win. So speaking of news and events, let's jump into the first half of the event report. We are going to split this one into 2 because we have so many events. So we're going to take a look at the first half now. Today you can watch our very own Chris Prue on the Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation Facebook live stream to celebrate the 23rd annual Climb Against Cancer. This year, due to its virtual nature, participants from across the globe set personal fundraising goals and got moving in any way possible, with all proceeds going to help cancer victims and their families in the Valley. There will be interviews, fundraising awards, silent auctions, results, and more. The stream kicks off at 10 a.m. and can be found at facebook.com/Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation. This Monday, the Castle in the Clouds and the New Hampshire Astronomical Society will team up for a stargazing session. While stargazing, you'll locate constellations and learn about stars and planets in the night sky. This event is perfect for children and adults alike. This family-friendly event is free to the public, and donations during the event go towards the Castle Preservation Society's and New Hampshire Astronomical Society's ability to continue hosting wonderful events like this. For more information, head to castleintheclouds.org. And next Saturday, the 26th, Tin Mountain will host a bird walk along the Presidential Rail Trail in Goro, New Hampshire, with lifelong birder Will Browsard. Browsard will lead a walk through the mixed forest and field habitats looking for southbound migrant songbirds. Like most events in the Valley, space is limited and reservations are required. 603-447-6991 is the number to call for reservations and more information. This event is largely free, but the center politely asked for $5 donations. And Wednesday is Cone for a Cause Day at Trails End Ice Cream Shop in Intervale. 10% of sales are donated to Valley Promotions this week. Don't miss out on a great chance to not just treat yourself, but the community as well. And for more details on these events, check out our website, whitemountains.tv. And that's it for this half of the event report. But of course, we have a second half coming up next. And now we are going to take another Watch and Win qualifier. The show, just to remind everyone and inform anyone who has hopped on recently, we are giving away the Outdoor Research Isla Sun Hat, the gift certificate to 27 North in North Conway, and 2 tickets to the Weather Vane Theater inaugural fall season.
It's a prize pack.
It's a prize pack, 3 prizes in one. It's an amazing opportunity to get some gift certificates, some tickets to the theater, and a beautiful sun hat. So
get everything at once. You get the entertainment, you get the food, and you get
the clothing.
The clothing.
The clothing to wear to the entertainment and the food.
Yes, the sun protection, all that.
You have a whole day out of it. You can wear your hat, you can go get some breakfast or lunch at 27 North, and then you can go to the theater. So it's a whole fun day all in one. It's
perfect.
So now we're going to take our next caller. Fill in the blank. Vermont's Lake Champlain, known for its size and access to Canada, may or may not host a mythical creature named
blank.
Blank. Oh my gosh, I love this question, Matt.
Do you know the answer?
No, I don't.
You don't.
But I'm all about mythical creatures.
Oh yeah. It's kind of a Nessie type question.
I know. That's what I thought. I thought about the Loch Ness Monster. This might make me afraid to go in the lake though now. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Champ?
Champ? What?
Too easy.
Oh, congratulations. That was the answer. Are you a mythical creature enthusiast or just know your lake facts?
We'll never know.
We'll never know. Well, thank you so much for calling. I'm going to put you on hold for just a minute.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great. Well, that was another a given, I guess. I didn't know it. Matt, did you know it before writing the question?
I did. So my sister went to, for 1 year, went to St. Michael's, or St. Mike's. I can't even think of what exactly it was called. And that's in a few minutes up the road. And my buddy, who's in the Coast Guard, was stationed on Lake Champlain. So I did know, and I've always been fascinated by Champ, but, you know.
Do you have any insight into, enlighten me, I'd love to know more about it.
I wish I did. I think it's been a while since the last reported sighting, but it's pretty much like Nessie. Like, it's like a long serpent, I don't know.
We can do some research during the break and come back and let everyone know.
Yeah, that's a good call. Hopefully I can, hold up to it.
Great. Well, we have more coming up in our next segment. We have Watch and Win, we have events, and we have weather, so don't go anywhere.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zip line, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
After 80 years, we've made it the longest lasting, but only you can forge freedom into the chassis. We make it so you can go anywhere and do anything, but only you can write the stories it will tell. Because the truth is, we don't make Jeep, you do.
Right now, get $3,250 combined cash allowance plus $1,000 bonus cash on 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee models.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
It's great to be able to come to a place like this where there's so many activities and take a break from work. It's very beautiful to be in this desert landscape.
Let's go get on this thing.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day.
Getting away is getting out on trails, getting into nature, moving in the natural world is something that's always recharged me.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
You've spent the day playing in the White Mountains. What's next? If a delicious treat, relaxing beverage, or patio dinner sound good, here are 3 great ideas. For ice cream, the place to go is Trails End. Trails End ice cream has been the Valley's favorite now for years and is known for having the biggest scoops and the friendliest staff. Their hard ice cream is locally made and comes in many flavors. Plus, they have creamy soft serve, mountainous sundaes, and thick shakes. They're open daily at 3 locations, across from the Scenic Vista in Intervale and in North Conway at Settlers Streetside and Settlers Green. For freshly brewed craft beer on a garden patio, go to the Woodstock Inn Brewery. They're one of New Hampshire's original 3 craft breweries and have a varied and delicious menu to go with your pint or tasting flight. Woodstock Inn Brewery is in North Woodstock, 1 mile west of Lincoln. For authentic Italian cuisine served al fresco on a Tuscan-themed patio, go to Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Enjoy food from recipes passed down through generations, imported Italian wines, and lavish specialty cocktails in the relaxing twilight. Vito Marcello's is located in North Conway Village. Stay tuned to see more restaurants or browse on demand at whitemountains.tv.
Welcome back to White Mountains. Today we now have our interview with the Weather Vane Theater. We interviewed some of the artists who have come across the continent to perform at this legendary theater. And I'm also just going to take a quick second to remind everyone that while watching this interview, one of our prize pack prizes is 2 tickets to the Weather Vane Theater. So just to plug that really quickly, and now let's jump into the interview.
Hi everybody, you're watching White Mountains TV. I'm Chris Prue, and I am joined by some artists from the Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield, New Hampshire. From left to right, we have Ira, Jorge, and Joelle. Thank you guys for joining us so much. And let's talk about your inaugural fall season. This is the first time that the Weather Vane Theater, long known for its summer theater, is actually staging a fall presentation. Tell me about the 3 shows you guys have going on, and from what I understand, one of them debuted last night, so how'd it go?
Last night we debuted our show, And the World Goes Round. It's basically a review of Kander and Epps' music. It was wonderful, it was great, we had such a wonderful audience, everything went so well. It was a wonderful opportunity to be a part of.
Yeah, I can tell you being in the audience last night, it was kind of electric. There were moments that the audience really went wild for.
I'm going to jump in right there. You guys are talking about an audience, so we are back to having people in the theater watching your performances?
Yeah, socially distanced, a very limited capacity. I think we're playing at like 25% capacity, so it's very reduced, but it does feel really great to be back making live theater for people like in the audience, as opposed to like the live streaming options that we have had.
All right.
The entire.
Yeah, Jewel and Jorge, you guys hail from New York. So what's it like to be up in the North Country of New Hampshire after many long months of quarantine down in that city? Of course, the whole city kind of shut down, especially theater and the performance industry. So what is it like to be back in front of an audience?
It's amazing. You know, feeling like there's not much hope in theater at the moment and being able to actually put on a show is an amazing feeling. And being up here is just so wonderful. Definitely a change from the concrete jungle. So I'm glad to be here.
Right. Are you anxious to go back to New York, or are you enjoying the fall? Because one thing you don't have in summer theater when you're up here is fall foliage. So you guys are going to get to experience that up in the North Country for the first time.
Yeah, I'm excited. I definitely am enjoying my break from the city life. So glad to be here.
That's fantastic. So we're talking with some artists from the Weathervane Theater in Whitefield, New Hampshire. And I say artists because we have some players in Jorge and Jewel. And Ira, you are actually, I guess, you're in what they call the pit in the theater industry, where I don't know if this is unique to the Weathervane. I know it's not unique to theater in major cities, but I was shocked to see when you guys are putting on your plays, you actually have live musicians doing the music. So Ira, tell me a little bit about that and how unique it is to theater up here in the North Country for sure.
So for me, for someone who is predominantly seen on the stage as an actor, at least in recent years, it's been really a nice change of pace to kind of flex as a musician and be able to kind of reacquaint myself with my instrument. And I think it just has given me a lot more, reminded me kind of the respect I have for the collaboration that occurs kind of on all levels. Be it our technical staff and be it even our administrative staff and just everybody that it takes to put a show together. But it is really special to have the musicians make the connection with the musicians who happen to be not in the pit, but on the stage.
Right. One more thing to separate the Weathervane Theater from other summer productions and fall productions now, making it feel even a little bit more like you're on Broadway or Boston or watching theater in any of our big cities. What is it like? Because you're not just performing for one show, right? You're doing the music for 3 main stage performances right now. How much time does it take to prepare for that? That seems like a boatload of work.
We have a pretty expedited process here at Weathervane Theater. I think that's one of the things about alternating repertory that is a challenge, and I think it really requires that we really do our homework and we come into rehearsal having a solid grasp on our material, and that allows us to really put these shows together very quickly and then oscillate between them, which is a whole nother. And I'm sure the two of you can speak to that, being on stage and having to kind of drop into different characters.
Absolutely. Again, we were talking with Jorge, Jewel, and Ira from the Weathervane Theater, people who obviously not only love but live the industry, and that's how you're able to do what you do, and it shows on stage. We talked about World Goes Round, which is one of the main stage performances right now, shows going on. Talk a little bit about Miracle on South Division Street and Little Shop of Horrors, the other 2 shows.
Sure. Miracle on South Division Street is this incredible laugh out loud family comedy about identity and intersectionality and nature versus nurture. And throughout the course of the evening, we find out that the family has all of these hidden secrets, which is what brings the comedy into the world of the play. But it's also what makes the show so heartwarming when you see the characters come to grasp with how all of the secrets affect their day-to-day lives or what they thought they knew. It's a 4-person show. So it's very fast paced, and the revelations really take people by you know, by surprise. There were a couple of times in our first 2 shows where you would hear like whispers in the audience because people would be like catching up to what was happening, of like, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. Or like, what? You know, so it was a cool, I don't know. The show's by Tom Dudzik. It's a nice family comedy. Plays till, I think, October 8th, October 9th, so we'll be here for a while.
All right. And of course, Little Shop of Horrors, you talked about nature versus nurture. This is nature versus everything.
For sure. You want to talk about Little Shop?
Sure. Little Shop is this wonderful story about, I don't want to give too much away, but it's basically about this plant that becomes more than we expected it to be, and it basically like takes on a new, I guess, role. Okay.
Yeah, it's to this day the reason why I don't buy Venus flytraps, because I'm afraid perhaps it might grow a little bit bigger than I anticipate. So the repertory theater, how does that work? When are these shows going on? Is every show going on every day? Do they alternate every 3 days? Tell me about the schedule.
So right now we're playing Wednesday through Saturday, I believe, with each night being a different show. Some days we do 2 shows a week. We have the ability to add shows, you know, if they're like in that much demand. But yeah, it's really interesting because not only are you learning 1 show at a time, you might be learning 2 or you're learning 3. Like last week when we opened Little Shop of Horrors on a Wednesday. So we did Little Shop an entire day, performed that evening, went to rehearsal for the play the next day, performed Little Shop in the evening, opened the play the next day. So it's like, you know, it's a continuum of moving theatrical works. And then obviously last night, some of these folks opened a brand new musical. So every show gets, you know, every show plays on every day, depending on the week. So folks can really come out here on any given day and see the show that they maybe missed on a Wednesday last week, but now it's playing on a Wednesday this week. So that's how the schedule is created.
So performing so many shows at once, do you ever lose yourself? Do you ever forget which show you're in and say a line from another show? Because I know I would.
I wouldn't say exactly that. It's basically like just putting on a new hat, you know. So it's kind of like taking it off and put on another one. Kind of like you just step into the world of that show that day, and it kind of like you just bring yourself right back into what you need to be in at the moment.
I would be so nervous. It'd be like a dream sequence where I walk out on stage and all of a sudden I realize I don't know which character I am. Which show am I performing? But so kudos to you guys. Obviously, you're a little bit more professional than I am.
And don't get me wrong, there are definitely moments on stage when we look at each other like blank stares of like, what is coming next? Like what are we doing next? Our last performance of Little Shop, I had one of those moments. Like I finished the song on stage and I completely forgot that I had a couple lines to say before the next song started, and I was like, why isn't the band playing? What is happening right now? I'm alone on stage. So I just started the song, and it was halfway through the song, but I realized, oh my God, I forgot to say my lines.
And so, Ira, what's going on at the pit at that moment? Are you guys like, do we go? Do we start? Do we give them a few seconds?
I think that's exactly it, right? And having Matt, our musical director, you know, at the helm and kind of making those judgment calls. I know that I always feel like I'm you know, being led appropriately, and also, you know, I don't want to speak for the 2 of you and the rest of the acting company, but I know that he really provides a good support and makes those judgment calls when they need to be made, so we can, you know, so we know about those moments and the folks in the audience don't.
Well, that's what live performances are all about, I guess. If you don't have that, then you're watching a movie. So. Again, we're talking with the Weather Vane Theater. For tickets on any of these shows, you can go to the Weather Vane Theater's website. How long do these shows run? How long do we have to see some of these?
So we close, our last performance will be Little Shop of Horrors on a Sunday on October 11th.
Okay.
And our website has recently been updated, so we are now under weathervanenh.org, or you can call me at the box office at 603-837-9322. And as Jorge said, we run Wednesday through Saturday. We have 2 shows on Saturdays, and lots of options. So, and if you're looking for a little bit more information, again, you can go to the website or call me up at the box office between 10 and 2 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday.
I love it. That's the other beautiful thing about small town theaters. You are not only playing music in the pit, but you're answering the phones as well in the box office. Before we let you guys go, you have a couple of special virtual events coming up. Tell me about those.
Yeah. So this Sunday, we are participating in a world premiere rollout of a show called Days of Recreation. It's a retelling of the Book of Genesis. There's a theater called Live in Color that commissioned these 7 pieces to be written by some pretty prominent playwrights all around the country. We have Tony winner B.D. Wong as one of the playwrights, Warren Yee, Nandita Shinoy, all these great people. And the wonderful thing about it being virtual is that we're able to engage artists from all around the nation as well to participate. Wow. So I've definitely plugged into my networks in New York City or in Atlanta or places that I, have those connections to participate in the event. So we have about like 20, 25 different artists from all around the nation participating in these readings. So that's coming up on Sunday. That's going to be live on our Facebook and our YouTube channel over at the Weather Vane. And then on October 4th and 5th, I believe, we have a show called The Congresswoman. It's a stage reading, and it's going to be presented live here at the theater and also on our social channels. So you can check out the website for more info on that.
All right, and that is the Weather Vane Theater. And last but not least, we mentioned you guys are having in-person audiences now, reduced capacity. Are you still doing the in-stream, the live stream, as well as for these performances?
Not for the 3 main stage shows, we are not. Okay. Those are just in-person offerings. However, though, these special events, we feel very fortunate to be able to offer the live streaming.
Okay. So, again, get your tickets, call the box office, check them out on social media, and head to the Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield, New Hampshire. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Jorge Donoso, did I say that right? Yeah. Joel Noel. That's very poetic. And Ira Kramer. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll talk to you soon. You're watching White Mountains TV.
Find adventure at every turn when you take a scenic drive or guided tour on the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. Due to its remarkable location, weather, and history, the Mount Washington Auto Road is unlike any other driving experience in the eastern United States. As you climb to the highest peak in the Northeast, you'll pass through 4 distinct climate zones and have the opportunity to stop along the way to explore trails and discover scenic vistas. The summit of Mount Washington looms at 6,288 feet and is world famous for its ever-changing weather extremes and stunning panoramic views that can stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. While you're on top, visit the historic summit buildings and learn more about the mountain at the Mount Washington Observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum. The Mount Washington Auto Road. Elevate your adventure.
Did you know Geico is now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies?
Wow, okay.
That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Idina Menzel to sing your own theme song?
Tara, Tara, look at her go with a fresh cup of joe, getting down to work early, following her dreams into taxidermy.
It's tax attorney.
I read that wrong, oh yeah!
Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th.
Weather Vane Theater continues with an inaugural fall season showcasing veteran Broadway actors in 3 alternating plays. Little Shop of Horrors opens September 9th. Miracle on South Division Street opens September 11th. And World Goes Round opening September 16th. For socially distanced in-person shows or live streaming ticket information, go online to weathervanetheater.org.
Doing the things we love can be painful. Aspercream's triple effect provides targeted relief, works in minutes, lasts for hours. Love hurts. Aspercream works.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Head to McGrath's Tavern Irish Pub and Restaurant for their made-from-scratch chicken cordon bleu. It's a tender breast of chicken stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese, coated in panko breadcrumbs, and topped with a Dijon cream sauce. Located on Route 16302 in North Conway. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road. The talented staff at Margarita Grill in Glen takes amazing fresh and local ingredients and turns them into these mouth-watering fajitas. Sizzling sautéed onions and peppers, fajita sauce, jack cheese, garden greens, and fire-roasted tomato salsa, wrapped in flour tortillas. Full menu at margaritagrilLNH.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. Thanks for sticking with us this morning. We have some more coming up. We're going to squeeze some things in before we hit 9:30. We have a look at weather, events, some watch and win. And first, let's jump into the weather report. Seasonably cool and tranquil weather through Monday under high pressure. Hurricane Teddy will remain well offshore Monday before passing east of our region and reaching Nova Scotia on Tuesday. High pressure will follow for Wednesday and Thursday. And our radar is showing clear skies today over New England. And now a look into our weather in the Mount Washington Valley. Today is sunny with highs in the upper 50s, light and variable winds becoming northwest around 10 miles per hour this afternoon. Tonight is in the clear with a chance of frost in sheltered locations after midnight, lows in the lower 30s with light and variable winds. Sunday is areas of frost in the morning, sunny, highs in the upper 50s, and light and variable winds. And tomorrow night, we're in the clear with widespread frost after midnight, lows in the lower 30s, and light and variable winds. And a look at the next coming week. Monday, we are sunny and 63 degrees. Tuesday, partly cloudy and 61. And Wednesday, we're partly cloudy and 67 degrees. And now we're going to take a look up at the summit of Mount Washington. Today they're in the clear under mostly sunny skies, highs in the mid-20s, winds out of the north shifting northwest at 35 to 50 miles per hour, then decreasing to 25 to 40. And that's it for the weather report. Now we're going to take a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show. Tomorrow, in case you missed it, we have Cranmore. Dylan Henry has a preview at fall attractions, foliage reports, and winter previews. And then the Weathervane Theater, live in-person theater, is back in Whitefield with 3 amazing shows. We talked with some of the artists who came from across the continent to perform at this legendary theater. And of course, another Watch and Win prize pack tomorrow. Speaking of which, I think we're going to take maybe our last qualifier. We'll keep you on your toes and see if we have another one coming up. But for now, we have a question coming at you for the Outdoor Research Isla Sun hat, beautiful hat. A gift certificate to 27 North in North Conway Village. And as we've been talking to some of the actors from the Weathervane Theater, we have 2 tickets to The World Goes Round on September 26th at the Weathervane Theater. So now we're going to take one more Watch and Win qualifier. Based off this snippet, can you tell us what animal this is?
This is probably a gimme, but a little specificity is going to be the key here because
I think with such a great prize pack, they deserve a gimme, you know?
Yeah.
We want to give this to someone who really is excited about it.
That's right.
Now, I'm excited about it. Who wouldn't be excited about it?
I'm pretty excited, and I'm not getting it.
I'm excited for whoever will get it.
That's right.
I can't wait to announce their name at the end of the show. Make their day. Hi, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Monarch butterfly.
Monarch butterfly. I believe, yes, that is correct. Congratulations. You are now a qualifier for the prize pack. Are you calling locally? Are you streaming from somewhere else?
From Bartlett.
From Bartlett. Great. Well, you will have an amazing opportunity to use some of these. If you are the winner, we'll be drawing names at the end of the show. So I'm just going to put you on hold and get some more information from you in just a second.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Another beautiful Watch and Win segment.
I'd say it was pretty cool.
It was cool. So that's it for this segment. But coming up, we have, let's see what we have coming up. We have a look at tomorrow's show, and we have our Watch and Win drawing. We will be picking names for who is going to win these incredible prizes. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Did you know GEICO is now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies?
Wow, okay.
That's 15% on top of what GEICO could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Idina Menzel to sing your own theme song?
Tara, Tara, look at her go with a fresh cup of joe, getting down to work early, following her dreams into taxidermy.
It's tax attorney.
I read that wrong, oh yeah!
GEICO. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old.
close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Check out White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam any time of day to see a live video feed of North Conway Village. See live conditions, traffic, Mount Washington Valley weather forecast and alerts all in one spot. Go to the website whitemountains.tv and click on live cam. The North Conway Village live cam is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England.
Power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I can still make my own insulin, and Trulicity activates my body to release it, like it's supposed to. Once weekly Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It's not insulin. It starts acting from the first dose, and it lowers risk of heart attack, stroke, or death in people with known heart disease or multiple risk factors.
Trulicity isn't for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, belly pain, and decreased appetite, which lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. We're committed to helping ensure Trulicity is available and affordable. Learn more at Trulicity.com.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Breakfast is served at Priscilla's. This Belgian waffle is made from Priscilla's special recipe, topped with ripe, fresh sliced strawberries and 100% real whipped cream. Located in North Conway Village. Feast your eyes on Cafe Noche's signature chicken Monterey dish, made with sautéed chicken and vegetables folded in a tortilla with thyme, garlic, and honey, topped with queso sauce. Or try a combination beef, chicken, vegetable fajita, made with a medley of fresh vegetables served on a sizzling hot plate.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
And we're back with White Mountains today. We have a surprise. We're going to take one more qualifier.
Watch and win segment.
Watch and win segment. Only watch and win right now.
Watch and win segment.
We are going to surprise everyone and take one more watch and win qualifier. We're just too excited to give this away. We want more names in the hat. Literally, I have the names in the hat, and I will be drawing from this hat. So let's add one more name. Matt, can you give me a question?
Let's see if this stumps some people. It's probably going to be more of a guesser.
Of these video games below, which one features playable levels in both Boston and Lincoln, Mass? Gotta delay that Mass a little bit. A, The Last of Us. B, Super Mario Sunshine. C, Gran Turismo 6.
There you
Or
go.
D, Fallout 3.
I hear a buzzing somewhere.
A buzzing. Here we go. Hi, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yeah, I'm going to take a guess at D, Fallout.
D, Fallout 3. No, it is not Fallout, but that was a very good guess.
Figured this would be a guesser.
Hi, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
I'm going to go B, Super Mario Sunshine.
B, Super Mario Sunshine. No, it is not. Hi, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer?
Hi, I'm going to say C as the Gran Turismo 6.
C, no, it is not. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Guess it's gonna be A.
Hey, guess it's gotta be A. Let's see, is it A? Yes, it is. It would be bad if it wasn't A, then we'd have no winner.
I've changed my mind. There's a secret option.
We've decided that it's a fill in the blank. No, congratulations. Who are you calling from today?
Intervale.
Intervale, great. Well, you are now entered into our drawing, which we will be pulling in just a few minutes. So I'm going to put I'm going to put you on hold and just take your information from you in just a second.
Okay, great.
Thank you. We got them with a thinker. I'm so proud, though, because a lot of the times when we have people guess every answer but one, we still get callers who will call in and say, I'll literally just hang up and say, no, it's not C. And then the next caller will say, is it C?
Yeah, we've had a couple 3 in a row where it's like, the last person said that, but thanks anyways.
I know, but it's always a fun time. So that was our last qualifier for the show. We'll be pulling names in just a second, so don't go anywhere.
You're right.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy-to-follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com. NorthConwayMaps.com or NorthConwayCoupons.com.
Ready, set, go. Live big in the 3 larger-than-life SUVs from GMC. Step up to GMC and get nearly $5,300 purchase allowance on most 2020 Acadia models. We are professional grade GMC.
Doing what we love can be painful. Introducing Aspercreme with essential oil. Now calming lavender oil is combined with fast-acting lidocaine for lasting relief. New Aspercreme with essential oil.
Welcome back to White Mountains today. We're about to sign off, but first we're going to take a look at the 5-day forecast. Today is 59 degrees and sunny in the Mount Washington Valley. Tomorrow, again, 59 and sunny. Monday, we're going back up into the 60s. We're at 63 degrees and sunny skies. Tuesday, partly cloudy, 61, and Wednesday, cloudy and 67. So now the moment everyone's been waiting for, we are going to have the Watch and Win prize drawing of the show. We're going to do a drum roll in your head, please.
That's right. A little table tapping.
Little table tap.
A little this, you know.
So I have all of the names in a hat. Usually I'm just pulling them from the side, but we have a hat. One of our prizes is the hat. Oh, we're going to take a look at our Watch and Win qualifiers. We have Tina from Glen, Sandra calling from Glen, Jane, Norton, Gordy in Duxbury, Becca in Danvers, Gail in Bartlett, and Steve in Intervale.
A lot of people
Lots
up for this.
of qualifiers. We thought we'd give you a shout out. See your name on TV. It's very exciting. Another incentive to call Watch and Win. We're going to pull the name.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Let's go.
Jane from Norton, Massachusetts. Congratulations. You are the winner of the Outdoor Research Isla hat. I'm not going to try upside down because all the names will fall out. The gift certificate to 27 North and the tickets to the Weather Vane Theater. Congratulations. It's a very exciting day for Jane.
Nothing like free stuff.
Nothing like free stuff. And on this show, we have tons of it. So now let's take a look at tomorrow's show. We have Dylan Henry of Cranmore giving us a preview of the fall attractions, foliage viewing tips, and the winter preview. And then the Weather Vane Theater, live in-person theater, is back in Whitefield with 3 amazing shows. We talked with some of the artists who have come from across the continent to perform at this legendary theater, and Watch and Win. So thank you so much for tuning into this edition of White Mountains today. Outside television programming is next. Enjoy your day in the White Mountains.